You guys, this is not a drill. The brand new Odens eyeshadow palette, I'm holding it the wrong way around. This has been sneak peeked finally, and I am so excited to say that I have been sent this in PR by Odens to review before you guys can get it, before the release, and that is what we're going to be doing today. So we have this beautiful palette. Just look at this. When I saw this, my jaw dropped. Look at how gorgeous this palette is, and it is huge. Look at this thing. But there is also more. I've also been sent their gorgeous 3 new blushes and 3 new highlighters. Today I'm going to be swatching everything. I'm going to be doing this beautiful eye look. How stunning is this? Are you excited? Oh my god, I'm excited. But just before we do jump into this video, if you have not already, you know the drill. Like and subscribe. I upload every single day here on my YouTube channel. I love bright, fun, colourful makeup, doing things a little bit different, and I mean, look at the yes, this was a little bit of a trust the process look, but of course I have filmed it. It will be later on, but first I'm going to swatch everything. If you don't want to see the swatches, I will leave a timestamp up in this general area. I know that swatches aren't for everyone. That's okay. If you want to jump straight to the eye look, I will see you there. But for those of you who want to stick around to see the swatches, you guys, oh, you guys are in for a treat, let me tell you that. So, here we go. Look at this thing. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. So I'm going to give you a close-up of this palette. This is what this palette looks like on the inside. How gorgeous is this? It is like a 2-tone, half and half warm tone, half cool tone palette. You guys, this is so stunning, and I am so excited for this to go on sale, for you to buy it, because this might be one of my favorite Odens palettes yet. And the quality, oh my gosh, is beautiful. So this palette is going to be launching on September 20th. I did have my notes here with me, and it will retail for $56.90. So all of these shades, I think that's a pretty good price for the amount of product that you're getting. We all know makeup is getting more and more expensive these days. It is ridiculous. And also, just before I forget to tell you, I will tell you the prices of the highlights and the blushes as well. So the blushes will be $20.90, and then the highlights will be $22.90, which, you know what, I think is an alright price. It's pretty good. Again, makeup is so expensive. So let's jump into it. I've got my arm prepped. I think I want to do, here's my little thought process. I think I want to do like a half and half swatch. So do one half here, and then, oh, that's going to be so difficult though. How do I do this? No, you know what? I'll swatch one side, I'll show you a close-up, and then I'll swatch another one. I think that's the best way of doing things. It gets less confusing, less messy. So, let's go. I think I'm going to go down the rows, because I think that makes the most sense. So the first shade is Luminosity, and this is a bit of a catfish. You think it's a pink? Nay, 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 nay. Look at this thing. So this is one of those kind of blue, iridescent-y kind of shades. It is so beautiful. Look at that. It has that pink base, but that bright blue flip. Next, we have the shade Daylight, which is a really nice kind of, it's neutral with a little bit of like that tangerine-y hint to it. And that is what this one looks like. Very neutral, very nice, still quite bright. I'll just go over that again. Really pretty. I think the first half of this palette is perfect for neutral lovers if you're looking to get into maybe some cool tones, maybe some darker shades, but you really love neutrals. I think this is a great palette for you. And this shade is honestly that in a nutshell. This is the shade Guard, and it is a beautiful neutral shade. You guys, this is like Colourpop Ritz. It really is. This is stunning. Oh, wow. This is like Ritz if it had like bits of blue in it as well. This is going to be my new everyday shade. I'm really hoping you can see that. That is gorgeous. That is... I was not expecting that. It's very, very thin, but wow. It's a very, very sheer base with just so many sparkles. Okay, I have to move on because otherwise I'll be there all day. This is the shade Destiny. This can go so well with this if you're one of those neutral girlies. And that is what that one looks like. Definitely more of like a pink, almost taupey kind of base to that. Really, really beautiful. Okay, next row. Next is Warmness, and I have used this in my look today. This is a bright pink. Here we go. Really pigmented, really beautiful, so stunning. Love that. Next, this is a shade I was really scared to use, and then I did swatch it later on in the Get Ready With Me, and it took my breath away. It's one of those marbly kind of shades, so you don't really know what you're gonna get with it, but you guys, I'm hoping so much that you can see that. It is the brightest green to pink duochrome I think I've ever seen, and I'm not just saying that. Look. Oh my gosh. That is... I'm absolutely baffled by that. So next we have Afterglow, which is more of a orange kind of mid-tone matte, and that is what that one looks like. Really pretty. This whole palette is like so light and airy and ethereal so far. Going to change very soon. Next we have Moment, which is an old goldy kind of shade. Oh wow, that is so soft. And that is that one. So pigmented. Oh wow, stunning. This whole palette, stunning. Next we have Solar. I did use this in my look today. It's very thick. It's one of those really dense shimmers. Not one that I would gravitate towards again. It's nice, but then in comparison to all these other shades, it's just a bit, you know? If this wasn't in this palette, maybe it'd be a bit different. Maybe it would be really special. But because it's just surrounded by truly beautiful shades, I don't know, it hits a little bit for me. But if you're into those more subtle shimmers, that's a great one. I have Splend, which I have also used today. And this is a bright corally red. So stunning. Look at that. So gorgeous. Love that. Guess where I've used that today? You can never guess. Then I have the shade Illusion, which is so pretty. It's one of those white shades with a super, super bright pink reflect. Oh wow. That's gorgeous. So stunning. It's almost got a bit of yellow in there as well. Very, very nice. And finally, for this half of the palette, we have Final, and I have also used this one today. This is a really, really nice, just everyday brown. If you're not into those super colourful, bright shades, that is perfect for you. Look at this half of this palette. I'm not a warm tone girl at all, but this is so pretty. Even to me, this is so stunning. And I am not into these shades at all. I'm definitely more into the blues and the smokies that we're going to get into in a second. But these, especially that shade Guard, I was not expecting that. Okay, I'm going to reluctantly wipe these off. Makes me so sad because they're so stunning. I'm hoping this doesn't stain my arm. Okay, that's as good as we're going to get. So let's jump in to my favorite side. This is so exciting. So let's start with Ashes, which is a super beautiful grey with a slight bit of like a periwinkle hint to it. That is that one there. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Next we have Void, which is in the center of my eye today. I did say this looks like a periwinkle in the pan. It's very like silver on the eyes, so that's interesting. Let's swatch this one. I think you only really get that like periwinkle if it's really built up. You can even see there in the swatch, it is very, very silver. So I don't know, one to maybe be aware of. Next, we have Escape, which is a beautiful purple lavender shade. And that is a matte. So gorgeous. I'll build that up one more time. There we go. You can definitely see that colour there. Next, this is a shade that really called to me. It was a bit of a last minute addition to this look, but it's the shade Mistletoe. Wow. Wow, that was like liquid. So gorgeous. All right, next, I'm hoping that this is similar to Guard. Like, if it is, I'm gonna cry. Okay, here we go. No, it's not. Okay, it's okay. We can only have one Ritz in this palette. So let's swatch this one. That's definitely a more white silver. They're very, very similar shades. This is definitely more vibrant, but I don't know, very similar. Next we have Ashy, which is, it might be one of my favorite mattes. It's a beautiful, like, tealy mint shade. So pretty. Next, I have not swatched this one and I'm intrigued. This is the shade Nothingness and it's a gold with blue in it. Let's swatch this one there. Ooh, that's really interesting. It's not like merged the shades together. You can definitely still see the blue and the gold specks, but it's on like a black base. So like a smoky eye with that all over the lid would be stunning. That's definitely very, very pretty. So next we have Blackest, which is down here. Of course, I did start this look with that shade Shock Horror. Let's swatch that. It has almost like a purpley bluiness to it. Not blue, just purpliness. Alrighty, next we have the shade Black, which is a grey. Interesting. Okay, let's swatch that one here. Yeah, that's definitely more neutral. I think maybe you'll be able to see next to that grey, this black is like a purpley black. Does that make sense? Probably not. Next we have Pessimistic, which is this shade here. Ooh, this seems stunning. This has got a little bit of pink in it. It's almost like a champagne. Oh, you guys, I think this is like the other shade. It's got almost like a, it's not a translucent base. It is a little bit more of a pinky base, but it is so high shine and so smooth. Look at that. That is so exciting. I'm so excited to put that all over my eyes. We have 2 shades left. This is the shade Hodder, and it is like a denim jean blue, and that is what that one looks like. It was slightly hard to build on my eyes, so I'm gonna go in again. Slightly more sheer than the other mattes, but still really pretty. I have built it up and you can definitely get it to work if you just build it a little bit, so it's nothing too bad. And then next we have Plot, which is the final shade. So here we go. This is swatch arm number 2. Which side do you prefer? Let me know down below. It is so stunning, so beautiful, so gorgeous. I love both of these. Let me know though, which is your favorite. But we're not done with swatches just yet because we have got highlights and blushes to go. So goodbye, goodbye. I don't know if this is gonna be able to get all the way off, but we'll try. I think I've rubbed a bit too hard. I've left a bit of a war wound on myself, but I think we're gonna have to do this arm. Okay, this is gonna be really shocking because my left hand is not very strong. So I'm gonna start with the blushes. So the first blush is called Glow Powder, and this is one of those shimmery two-toned blushes. I really have mixed feelings about these shimmer blushes from Odens Eye. I've tried one before and it just didn't look great on me, but I don't know, we'll see about this one. I don't want to ruin, I'm sorry, I don't want to ruin you, but this is very, very punchy. What I've noticed about this whole collection is the blushes are very dark, which is quite a good thing. Okay, that is what that one looks like. I'm gonna be awful swatching with my left hand. Here we go. We're getting there. This is what this one looks like. Very, very punchy, very, very bright pink. Really, really pretty. Okay. Next is the shade Radiant Flame, and this is a bright, hot pink. Oh my gosh, it is so stunning, so different as well. It's not like anything that I've really seen in my collection before. Again, I'm gonna have to ruin the little embossing. I'm so sorry. Look how pigmented that is. And I'm gonna swatch that there. Oh my gosh, that is like an eyeshadow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Be very, very careful with these if you do have lighter skin. And finally, for the blushes, we have Luminous Heat, which is the one that I tried on today. This is more of a reddy orange kind of shade. Again, very, very dark, very, very vibrant as well, but it is very, very buildable. And I'm gonna swatch that one here. So you can tell that one is not as pigmented right off the bat, which is nice, because that pink scares me a lot. They're the three blushes. Really, really nice. I do really like them. I don't have anything like this in my collection. And now let's swatch the highlighters. So first we have Gentle Firefly, which is like a pink to green highlight. Odens Eye highlights are just crazy. They are so vibrant and so shimmery and just always beautiful duochrome shades. So this is what this one looks like swatched. Very vibrant. Wow. I can definitely see the pink and the green shift in there. So stunning. Next we have Dim Glow, which is more of a green to blue kind of shift. It's really hard to describe these kinds of shifts because it just changes with every second. So let's swatch this one. Boom. Okay. That's definitely more blue. Definitely has more of like a yellow base to it, but it also has some pink in it as well. It just has every colour in it. And finally, we have the shade Subtle Radiance, which is a little bit lighter, I feel like. It's more of just like a white, icy kind of highlight. I don't think it has any kind of shift in it, but I could be wrong. Okay, let's swatch this one here. Okay. So that's white, but it has like specks of green and like different bluey, purpley kind of shades in it. Very, very beautiful, very unique. All of these are so gorgeous. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Now is the time. Now is the time we've all been waiting for. It's time to play around with these goodies, put them on my eyes, put them on my cheeks, strap in because you're in for a good time. Okay, let's jump in to this. When I say this is huge, this is huge. It is so big. It is so stunning. Oh my God, I'm sure I've gone through it all in the intro with you guys, but it's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So normally when I do a review of a palette, I like to do a two-tone kind of cut crease moment. And honestly, this palette is perfect for that because you've got your warm tones and you've got your cool tones on either side. So I'm not going to know how to hold this up to show you what I'm doing, but I'm going to try my absolute best. I think I'm going to do cool tones on the outside, warm tones on the inside. That's what I'm feeling. That's the vibe that I'm getting right now. So for the cool tone side, I'm going to go in with Blackest. This is the first time I'm even touching this. I've not even swatched it yet, so I'm a bit scared, to be honest. I just don't want to ruin it. We've done it. And I'm going to pop this on the outer corner. Very pigmented. I have set my lid, by the way. I primed it with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and then I set my lid. I like to set my lids. It's just what works for me, but you do you. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. I do find that Odens Eye works a lot better on a set lid. I find that sometimes their mattes can be a little bit tricky if you don't set the lid. So just be careful there. If you're having issues, try setting your lid, and I'm sure those issues will disappear. Okay, that is beautiful. It's definitely not a black. It's got almost some browny purple in there. Really beautiful, very unique. I do love having a black in an eyeshadow palette, but I also love having just depth. It doesn't have to be a black like this. It can be something a little bit different. I just love it. As long as it gives me some depth, I'm happy. And I'm just gonna bring this all the way in to the middle of my eye, being quite messy with it and loving how it looks. Really, really am. Okay, beautiful. Now I'm gonna go in with Hoder. I thought it said Hoarder for a minute. Hoder? H-O-D-E-R. Definitely not Hoarder, but this kind of murky denim jean kind of blue. And I'm going to use that to blend out that dark browny purpley shade. The shade doesn't seem to be as pigmented, but it's definitely buildable. I've noticed that some Odens Eye shades are more on the buildable formula. They're not wham pam all the time, but that's fine because with just a little bit of layering, you can definitely get that pigment there. Those two shades have definitely blended together really, really nicely. That is so good. I'm definitely loving this so far. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with Ashy, which is this like bright tealy minty shade. I really hope this has got like a lot of pigment because oh yeah, that is not a builder shade. That is a pigment shade, and I'm very glad about that. I really wanted this to be seen, and I think it definitely can. That's so pretty. And again, bringing it all the way in to the middle because we are going to join it up to the warm side, but I've obviously not got that far yet. But that blended so quick, so easy. Definitely very, very happy with that. You can definitely see a kind of greeny hint to this side as well. I think that shade is so unique and really, really beautiful. What do you think? I think we could do like just a one and done look with that shade. Maybe like one of these like shimmery silvers on the lid. I'm so happy with that. I think that's so pretty. All right, so next I'm going to drag myself away from these cool tones that I love so much. Like, oh, just this. Oh my gosh, yes. And we're going to go into the warm side. So I'm going to start with Final, which is this brown. And I'm going to start popping that in the inner corner. It is definitely lighter than the other side. That is very, very pretty. Just like a warm, neutral brown. Like if you're into your neutrals, this one is going to be a great one for you. Everything in my body is telling me to stick with like the taupey shades and go in with this shade Destiny. You guys know I love taupe and blue. It is my favorite color story, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to pull myself away. I'm going to go in with Splend. This shade, I was going to say Splendid, but it's not. Splend. This is a super unique kind of coral shade. I'm very excited to see what this looks like. Ooh, that's nice. Just adding a hell of a lot of vibrancy to that. I'm really, really loving that. I'm just realizing this look is so similar to a look that I did recently. So I'm going to try and not make it as similar because I really don't want to do two similar looks. So I'm going to try and do something a little bit different. Okay, that is that coral. And I think even blended into that blue, it's done a really, really good job. I'm really happy with that. I think I'm probably going to do maybe Warmness, just on the same brush, which is like a pink, and just run that through as a transition, just to help that blend a teeny bit more, and that is stunning. Oh, I love that. I feel like my eyes look like a sunset. All right, that is beautiful. I'm going to cut the inside of this crease and then I'll be back. We're going to play with some shimmers. I'm so excited. I'm loving this so far. Okay, I'm back. Feeling like the French flag right now, but that's fine. We're going to change it. I'm going to use a blue shimmer on this side and a orangey reddy shimmer on this side, and then maybe something different in the middle. I don't know what I want to go for, to be honest. I think on this side, I'm going to go with Luminosity, which is, you would have seen all the swatches already, but I haven't swatched this palette yet, but oh, it's like a pink to blue duochrome. I'm going to whack that right there. So pretty. That could have probably gone all over the lid. It looks a lot more blue when you put it on. I might cover it up a little bit with... I'm actually really scared to dip into this one. I don't think I'll swatch it a little bit. Oh, wow. That you would have seen this already, but that is insane. Holy crap. It's like a green. There you go. Green, pink. Green, pink. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. I'm going to go in with Solar, though. I'm going to go in with this shade and just kind of tap it on top to try and get some oranginess. Okay, and then on the other side, I'm going to go in with maybe Void, which is this purple shade. That's so soft. Maybe that's too light as well. Yeah, no, that's going to be way too light. That is like a bright silver. That might go in the middle. But okay, other than that, I'm going to go in with Plot, which is this shade. It's always really hard to use a palette before you've swatched it. I'm just making things up as I go. That is so dark. Oh my gosh. But it's a beautiful, like, purple duochrome. That's really pretty. Okay, so in the middle, I think I am going to go in with Void, which was this, like, periwinkle icy shade. And I'm going to wet my brush. Yeah, this isn't showing up much with a brush, so I'm going to try with just my finger. I'm having to use my cut crease brush to get it right up in where I want it, because it is so, like, flaky and pigmented and, like, just in your face that it is not going on with a normal brush. So I'm having to use this teeny tiny flat brush. I know I've obviously used it on a very small section of the look, but I can't see that, like, purple periwinkle coming through at all. It is definitely something a little bit different, but I'm going to go in with that flat brush, not the cut crease one, the one we tried to put the shimmer on before. I'm going to go back in with Solar because I feel like we missed that readiness. And I just want to be a little bit more precise than I can be with my finger. Solar seems to be a much more firmly pressed shade, which is interesting. Okay, you can definitely see that orange now. I'm feeling a lot better about this now that things are blending, looking a little bit, still French, still quite French. I didn't think that bit through. Then I'm going to go back in with Plot, which is the, you can't see, the super dark blue. And I'm just going to blend these edges as well, make it all squish together. All blended, all beautiful. Ooh, look at that. I've got a lot of fallout, so I'm going to try and take off as much as I can. Oh, it's come off quite easy, to be honest. I really want to play with this green, though. What is it called? Mistletoe. I really want to put that somewhere. Should I do it, like, on... this could ruin the look, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to go in with the same shades that we used in the blue section on the lower lash line. I was just going to do the outside, but I've decided I'm going to do all of it. And also, my eyes decided that it's going to mess with me. Great. Okay, so now I'm going to take that brush. I'm going to use my colour switch. And I'm going to go in with it. I'm going to go in with Mistletoe. I'm going to do it. I don't know if this is going to work at all, but I just want to pop it on the lower lash line a little bit. Why not? Who can stop me? What about that? It's very out there. I know, but I love that. I'm going to try and cover this up as much as I can. What about this? Look at this side, because that side is really annoying me. This side's cool. I like it. It's very different, but I love trying new things. So here we go. Ooh, I'm excited about this. Okay, but before I do my lashes, we also have, let's not forget, all of these cheek products as well, which I'm so unbelievably grateful and excited for. I cannot believe I've been sent all of these things. So I would have gone through all of them in the intro, but I want that really bright orange shade. This one. This is the shade Luminous Heat. I'm so excited. I'm gonna take the tiniest bit and pop it on my cheeks. I do have blush on already from this morning, but look at that. Oh yeah. I love how these are buildable because they are very, very vibrant colours, but that's cute. You can see the difference there. Oh, this for Christmas. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is so stunning. Oh yeah. And now highlight. I don't know what highlight I want to use today. Let's open them all up and see what we have. We've got like a darker, like what color is that? I don't know. It's It's more like a pinky shade. You said like a green, or a green would do well. Oh, this is a green. Let's have a go with this one. I'm really scared. I don't want to dip into it because they're all so beautiful. Let's pop that on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's like a beautiful like greeny hint. These are definitely those kind of like glitter on the top of the skin kind of highlights. So if you don't like that, I'd steer clear of these ones. But for something a little bit different, I love that. I think this look is so cool. I think it's very different. Like I said, this needs to stop. I'm going to do my lashes and I'm going to come back with the final look. I'm so excited to round this video off because I love this. This is so different. Alrighty then. So here we go with the final look. I've got the swatches still on my arms. I think this collection is so gorgeous. I am so baffled that I've been sent this in PR by Odens Eye. I would 100% recommend picking this up on launch day. It is September 20th. This is all going live. I'm so excited to be part of this little launch, this little team. Definitely keep an eye out on my channel because I will of course be doing a 3 looks 1 palette with this palette. So technically I'll be doing 4 looks with this look included. So definitely subscribe to stay tuned for that. I am just baffled. I'm so grateful to be included in the little Odens Eye team here on YouTube. And let me know, are you going to pick up this palette? Are you going to pick up any of these cheek products? Let me know any questions that you have down below. I will make sure to answer them ASAP. But with that being said, this is where I'm going to love you and leave you today, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, like and subscribe because you do not want to miss my 3 looks with this palette coming very soon. Okay. I'll see you then. Bye bye.